Hey crew, it's me. I'm just trying to get all the dogs in the shot. Here's Margot. Here's Bobby. Hey, Bobs. Say hi. Um, anyway, I'm just trying to get another little note out here about how things are going. I'm at home. Interesting time of day. I've got like light kind of refracting all around me in this cool way. I'm at my desk in the back room of my house. Which I haven't been at this desk in many days, so it's kind of progress just to even be here. I've been working mostly from the special chair in the living room, and yeah, I'm having a good day today, so I just thought I would try to get some word out about how I've been doing. As you guys all know, I got home right after the first of the year, spent the new year in the hospital, and then got home. I was initially doing really well here and then had a setback and had a lot of breakthrough pain on the Tuesday night and into Wednesday following being at home. And we were in a pickle again and trying to figure out what to do because my pain was escalating so much. And ultimately, we were able to get a hold of my palliative care team, and they recommended some things that were really effective. So one of the things that happened was I got on a steroid temporarily. They also had me increase some stuff that I was doing actually just to help with my bowels, because they were concerned that I'm on so many narcotics right now that maybe just disruptions in my bowels could be causing additional pain. If I have, kind of blockages or anything like that. So they recommended an escalation in some of those treatments, which we did. And they also just recommended that I use a little bit more of the pain meds. They kind of gave me the green light that it was okay to use more pain meds. So it seemed like the narcotic was like just a magic pill. I basically, the steroid. So I got on some steroids, and within hours I was feeling noticeably better. And so then I had several good days, and that was glorious. And we were kind of wondering what would happen when I got off of the steroids. Meanwhile, I started chemo. So all of that was happening Wednesday, and part of our stress about how bad I was feeling was, would I be able to make it to my chemo treatment on Thursday? Because I was supposed to go in for an infusion. So luckily this whole rescue plan happened in advance of that. And by the time Thursday came around, I was perfectly able to make it to my appointment. I was feeling absolutely good enough to get out of the house and to get there on my own 2 feet. And so I began both my infused treatment, which took place at the cancer clinic on Thursday, and I also began my oral chemo at home. And so the treatment I'm doing right now involves both of those things. So I'm doing some chemo at home that I just take via oral pills, and then I'm doing some chemo where I go in bi-weekly, like I used to get a treatment that is given to me through an infusion. So fast forward to kind of closer history here of how the last few days have been going. The steroids started to wear off, and I initially was really concerned that I was going to be right back where I was pain-wise. So that was sort of this like looming concern that I had. And it seemed like that was maybe the trend, like where I was going. As the steroids started to wear off, I did start to feel a little bit of pain coming back. But coinciding with that, I was several days into my chemo by then, and the pain was really held at bay. And rather than having those symptoms, I actually started to experience just a lot of fatigue symptoms from my chemo. So over this past weekend, I was just extremely tired. I slept most of the day on Sunday, really couldn't keep my eyes open. And here we are, and it's Monday, and I feel like I've kind of got my bearings a little bit again. I don't know exactly how the rest of this round of oral chemo will go. This pill is a little bit weird because I take it 5 days on, and then I'm 2 days off, and then 5 days on, and then I'm like 12 days off. So it's like a strange rhythm. So I'm just at the beginning. I'm in like the first 5-day cycle, and I'm kind of nearing the end of that. and then I'll get a little bit of a break here this week, and then we'll do another 5 days. So yeah, I'm kind of riding the waves of how much fatigue I'm going to be feeling. It seems like that's becoming, what's revealing itself as being kind of the side effect from that chemo treatment. But the big headline is that I'm not in pain, and I am so relieved and grateful to be comfortable, and I would sleep the day away all day long if it meant that I didn't have to be in pain. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm doing fine, and obviously I would love to be not in pain and alert and able to do all the things I want to do. But I'm sleeping fine, I'm home, I'm comfortable, and everything is, going pretty smoothly. And today I'm having like a day where I am mentally alert enough to get some things done. So I'm just working at my punch list right now, trying to get as many work things accomplished as possible. As always, I just love what I'm working on, and I want to be working on it. I'm really lucky that I love what I'm working on. But yeah, it's very gratifying to be able to do some work stuff. And so I'm just trying to push these projects forward as best I can and stay on top of things that I am certainly feeling a little bit behind on, from having so many weird days in the last month that have set me back. But yeah, I just wanted to provide an update and say that we're doing okay. This coming week will be interesting. Grant has a work trip planned and we'll be leaving on Wednesday. And I was originally supposed to go on that work trip with him. I will not be going. And in my stead is another person going, Alex, our good friend and employee, who will do amazing. Thrilled that Alex is able to go and make it all happen with Grant. So they're going to be the team going to New York to work on the stuff that needs to be worked on. And meanwhile, I am lucky to have my sister-in-law, Ellie, coming and staying with me over this time. So, obviously we don't know what to expect these days. So certainly it was, we needed to figure out coverage, I guess, for that time, because I really can't just be solo for 5 days by myself, not knowing how I will be doing. So Ellie arrives on Wednesday and leaves on Sunday. Her travel dates coincide with Grant's. So she'll be getting into town in time to do a little handoff with him, and I will have my in-town babysitter at my disposal then. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll just be a really nice visit, and I will get to spend a few days with Ellie, having meaningful time where we can, hang out and talk and do fun things together. But worst case scenario, I have somebody who's here that can help me if I'm in a bind, and either need help because I'm immobilized or potentially help, seeking out more professional help if things get really bad. So, anyway, that's what's in store. But for now, 2 thumbs up. We're good. And the dogs are good. Everybody is probably happy that the lady is around so much, right, Margot? Yeah, everybody's just keeping the lady company. Anyway, all right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.